our English class. I hope every one of you would have understood the format of notice writing, which was explained in the last lecture. Having done with the format of notice writing, we continue our lesson with the samples of notice writing. So, in this lesson, we will discuss all the different types of notices which will help you immensely to form a well-defined notice. Let's begin. In the first notice, a boy named Rohan has lost his geometry of Camlin and has informed others about all the articles it possessed. Let us see how to write a notice. As I already told you, you have to make a box first. After drawing the 3 lines on the page where you are writing the notice, have to write the name of the organization at the top. So name of the organization is DAV Public School, Chennai, which is followed up by notice written in capital letters. In the left hand side, you have to write the date, and then comes the heading of the notice. The heading, what should be the heading here? Lost geometry. Yes. Now you have to begin with the body of the notice writing. This is to inform that I lost my geometry box most probably in math lab on September 10, 2020. During the lab period, the make of my geometry is Camlin. It is brand new with all the articles such as compass, scale, divider, protectors, eraser, sharpener, pens, pencils, etc. The finder will be given a suitable reward. My identity card was also in it. If found, kindly contact Rohan Sheth, 10th A, roll number 14. And at the end, you were told to write down the name. So Rohan Sheth is the name of the boy. He has written the notice and he studies in 10th A. Here you could also write the designation, but it is only pertaining to lost and find, or we can say lost and found notices. So you need not to write the designation, only the name of the student and the class in which he studies is enough to write. I hope the first kind of notice is clear to all of you. In the second notice, a boy named Joginder Singh has found a watch and he has written a notice to inform others. Let's see how to write a notice. First of all, you have to make a box. After making a box, write down the name of the school. It's written ABC School Punjab, means you can write any name of the school, whatever you are given in the question. 14 September 2020, then comes notice in the capital letters, then comes the heading of the notice. What should be the heading? Found watch. So this way you have to write the heading very catchy and very alluring, which can make others aware about the notice. Now comes found a watch lying on the floor in the library hall on 12 September 2020 in the 7th period. The genuine owner of the watch can claim it back from the undersigned after giving the necessary particulars about it. So at the end, you have to write the name of the boy who is writing this notice. Joginder Singh, 12th non-medical, roll number 34. So this way you can form a beautiful notice pertaining to found. Already we have done the lost articles, now we are doing found articles. So lost and found notices are written in this way. Let's see What is the next notice about? First of all, drawing a box. Then comes the name of the school, DAV Kapil Dev Kadru Ranchi. Comes the notice in all capital letters, date 14 September 2020, and then comes a heading, lost and found. Here we have written the heading lost and found together. It could be lost only or found only, and if you are writing something about the section like lost and found section, then you can write both of these words together. I hope you are understanding about lost and found notices very well, as it's about the thing which is to be handed over to the lost and found section. So we can also write lost and found together. It is to inform you all that I have lost my wristwatch somewhere in the playground. The watch is a German make. It has a golden dial and black leather strap. The watch is only about 1 month old. Whoever finds it, please return to me or the lost and found section. The whole school would appreciate his or her honesty and goodwill. The name of the student is Soham Faldu. He studies in Form 10C. Then closes the box. You have to close the box. You have to draw the fourth line after finishing the notice. So here starts the next kind of notice writing. What is that? Talent hunt. You have to write something about your talent. First of all, drawing a box, then comes the name of the organization at the top, which is followed up by notice. All letters should be written in the capital. Then comes a date in the left hand side, 28 September 2020, which is followed up by the heading or suitable title. What is the heading? Talent hunt. What you have to do? You have to write something about the talent hunt. I hope till this all the points are clear to you. Name of the organization at the top, which is followed up by notice, then left hand side the date, and then comes a heading below the notice. Then we have to form a body of the notice writing. What should we write in this kind of notice? We should start like all aspiring writers and poets. Aspiring means those who are very hopeful for their writings, or those who think they are good to share. They are very good at writing skills and they can share their thoughts and articles with the other students also. So they are called all aspiring writers, and poets are hereby invited to write original, interesting articles, poems, stories, jokes, etc. for the school magazine Sagarika and hand them over to the undersigned, latest by 7th October 2020. The articles must be written in neat handwriting only on one side of white sheets in black ink. So these all are the instructions which are given in the notice writing, and I request all of you to put all the instructions very neatly and clearly, which can make the readers understand. Okay, like the last day to submit the request or last day to submit the articles. Then comes the person name also, as well as the name of the magazine. What is the name of the magazine? Sagarika. So you need to put all these things clear to others. Then comes signature, followed up by the name Himanshi, and comes a designation student editor. After writing all these points, you have to draw the fourth line of the box and you have to close the box. So this way you have to write the notice right when it is pertaining to some event or some kind of celebrations. Here comes the next type of notice writing. A painting competition is to be organized in the school on the occasion of Children's Day. Students of classes 6 to 8 can participate in it. As the art teacher of Ganga Public Schools, prepare a notice informing students about the same, giving the relevant details. So, first of all, you have to draw a box. Then you have to write the name of the school at the top, which is followed up by the word notice, where all the spellings of notice should be in capital letters. Then comes the date in the left hand side, which is followed up by the heading of the notice. Here we start the body of the notice writing. How to start the body? A painting competition will be organized for the students of classes 6 to 8 to celebrate the Children's Day. Now you have to write the date, time and venue too. What is the date? 13th November 2020. Time 9 a.m. to 12 noon. Venue school playground. The students have to bring their own art materials. The topic will be given on the spot. Attractive prizes will be given to the winners. For more information, contact the undersigned. Here comes the undersigned person signature. Name of the person is Veena Puri, who is art teacher. Then you have to draw the fourth line of the box and close it. So this is about painting competition. Before this we wrote about the event. Now we have written about the competition. So this way you have to form a notice pertaining to any kind of competition. I hope all the notices are clear to every one of you. Good. The next kind of notice is about Cultural Week celebration. Let's see how to start and write the notice. First of all, you have to draw a box. Then at the top of the notice, you have to write the name of the organization. The name of the organization is written here, ABC School XYZ Nagar. It could be any name of the school or even the name of the school where you are studying in. Then comes the word notice. This word notice should be written in the capital letters. Then in the left hand side you have to write the date of the day when you are writing the notice, 14th September 2020. Then comes the heading, Cultural Week. How to begin the body of this notice writing? It is to inform the students of class 6 to 12 that the schools are organizing a week-long cultural extravaganza for which the auditions will be held in the auditorium on 10th October 2020 between 8 a.m. to 8:30 a.m. Students interested in dance, singing and theatre should submit their names to their respective house captains. Then the name of the person and signature. Astha Singh, and then the designation cultural captain. Then draw the fourth line of the box and close it. So this way you have to write about the celebrations, events and lost and found notices. I hope these all the types of notice writing are clear to everyone. Now I am going to give you a list of the questions which will help you to practice and write all the things. Here comes a list of practice questions. Why I have prepared this list of practice questions, as your book does not have any question or any lesson pertaining to notice writing. So you can all take a help of these questions and practice writing in your composition books. The first question is, you are Pradeep or Pradipti Mehta. If you are a boy, you will write your name Pradeep, or if you are a girl, you will write Pradipti Mehta. A student of class 6th, Venkateshwar International School. Draft a notice to be put up on the school notice board inviting students to buy your old textbooks which are in excellent condition. So what will you do in this question? First of all, you will draw a box. Then you have to write the name of the organization. What is the name of the organization? Venkateshwar International School. Then you have to write notice all in capital letters. Then comes the date in the left hand side, which is followed up by the heading of the notice writing. You can form any heading which should be catchy and alluring to others. Then you have to start the body of the letter and then signature and designation. This way you have to complete question number 1. Question 2. You are Arush or Arushi Tandon, the head boy or girl of CPH public school. Your school is hosting an inter-house English poetry competition. Draft a notice to be put up on the school notice board information students about it. Invent all the necessary details. I hope you have got to know how to write the question and how to form the notice pertaining to this question. Then comes question 3. You are Ashish Jain of 6th C, Oxford Public School, Ghaziabad. Here, this is Oxford Public School, Ghaziabad. While playing in the basketball court, you lost your science practical register, which was very much valuable to you. Draft a notice regarding the same, announce a suitable reward to the finder. I hope you have all understood the notices which I have told you regarding or related to lost and found topics. Now you have to do the same in this question also, because you are Ashish Jain of 6th C, studying in Oxford Public School. The place name is Ghaziabad, and when you were playing in the basketball court, then you lost your science practical register. And how to find it out? You have to give the whole detail of your register, its cover page and its a number of pages in the notebook, and the science practical register is already written over it. So this way you have to inform everything about your science practical register, so whoever finds it can come and give it to you. And also declare some kind of suitable reward like chocolate or some kind of flower or some kind of anything, whatever you feel. So any kind of pen you can reward to that finder. It will make the person feel happy. Okay, so this way you have to form the notice in question number 3. Question number 4. You are Raghav Pandey, 6th standard students of AVB Public School, Delhi. You have to put up a notice informing the students of class 6th to 8th about the forthcoming winter festival which is to be organized in your school. Draft the notice. So the same way you have to give complete information about the winter festival which is forthcoming and going to be organized in your school. So you have to give the whole detail of the event, so that everyone can understand reading the notice that what is going to happen in this winter festival, this show, and what they have to do in this event, what kind of activities will be performed and what do they need to do. Then comes question 4. As Mrs. Namrata, the school librarian of Bal Bhavan School, informed the students that a sale of old books will be held in the AV room on the coming second Saturday during the school hours, parents who wish to buy books are also welcome. Draft a notice on behalf of Mrs. Namrata, giving all necessary details. So, what you have to do in this question, you are Mrs. Namrata. Don't forget to write the name of the person which is given in the question. Don't forget to write the same name. Sometimes what happens, the children write their own name, forgetting the name is already given in the question. So you are Mrs. Namrata, you are the school librarian of Bal Bhavan School, and you have to inform the students that a sale of old books will be held in the AV room. What is AV? Audio Visual Room. On the coming second Saturday during the school hours. When is it going to happen? It is going to happen on second Saturday during the school hours. Parents, it's also a kind of invitation to the parents who wish to buy books. They are also welcome. Draft a notice on behalf of Mrs. Namrata, giving all necessary details. So at the end of the notice also, you have to put the designation of school librarian and the name of the teacher is Mrs. Namrata. I hope you are clear with these all the instructions. Good. Then comes question 5. This is question 6. You are Mohit Mahika Gupta, the cultural captain of NP school. Draft a notice inviting the school prefectorial team for a meeting to discuss Teachers' Day celebrations. Invent all the necessary details. Very easy topic. Your name is Mohit if you are a boy, or Mahika Gupta if you are a girl. You are the cultural captain of NP school. The name of the organization NP school would be written at the top. And then comes notice in the capital letters. Then comes a heading. And before heading, you have to write the date. Don't forget to put the date in the left hand side of the notice. Draft a notice inviting the school prefectorial team for a meeting to discuss Teachers' Day celebration. What you have to do? You have to invite every student. You have to inform them that the school's prefectorial team has kept a meeting because they have to discuss the Teachers' Day celebrations. They have to discuss all the events, all the kind of activities with all of the students. So they have invited the other students. Invent all the necessary details means you have to mention the all other required points also. Okay, this way you have to write notice 6. I hope you are all getting clear with the instructions how to form the notice writing. I hope notice writing is clear to every one of you, and you all can form these explained notices in your composition book easily. Thank you very much.